In this video, I'll show you another tessellation pattern using the hexagon as our base pattern. Because this shape has more than 4 sides, it could get a little confusing to tessellate. Nonetheless, it works very well. Now that we have a very good understanding of how to create these tessellation patterns, we can take a look at ways to use them for other projects, such as textile design projects, where these patterns are used as fabric for clothing. First, I just want to walk you quickly through how to make a hexagon and then how to use it for tessellation. To make a hexagon, I'll first just turn on the 2 symmetry tools and select my line tool. Now when I draw a line, it'll make it symmetric left and right and up and down. I'll go ahead and draw a horizontal line and then an angled line towards the center. There we go, there's our hexagon. Now just like in the last tutorial though, I'll go ahead and make this more transparent by grabbing the opacity slider for that layer and dragging it downwards. I'll make a new layer to begin sketching on. Now this is where it's very similar. First I'm going to start sketching from one corner, and then I'll sketch over to another corner. Now that we have this shape done, we'll copy it and move it towards the opposite edge. In this case, this opposite face over here. Just like when we were using our square for our pattern, this will ensure that both of these faces will mesh together. I'll go ahead and make a couple more patterns. Once again on a new layer, so that way I can duplicate it and then move it down to the opposite edge. I'll go ahead and start merging these layers together so we have one solid shape, and then I'll delete our hexagon since we don't need it anymore. Now we can go ahead and test if this tessellation works. I'll just go ahead and create a couple of copies and see that they mesh together on all sides. Now this is where this tessellation pattern is different. Because a hexagon has 6 sides, that means one of these shapes has to touch each side. So this one shape will have 6 other patterns touching it. Now that we have a firm understanding of how to create these tessellation patterns, it's possible to use them for all sorts of projects and activities. In fashion, tessellations are often used for patterns for fabrics. To create one of these fashion concepts, we need to start out with 3 different layers. One with a mannequin figure, another with our pattern, and then a third blank layer above both of those. On the blank layer, we'll sketch the outline of the blouse. It's easiest to do this if we keep the tessellation pattern transparent so we can see the figure beneath it. I'll use red for the outline since it matches the pattern. We won't sketch the outline around objects in front of the blouse, such as with this hand. This will give the illusion that the hand is in front of the fabric. Next, we select the erase tool and begin erasing the pattern that is unbounded by our outline. It helps now to turn the opacity of our pattern layer up so we can clearly see it. Make sure the outline layer is above the patterned layer. This will make it much easier and quicker to clean up our sketch. Next, I'll just finish the outfit by adding a matching red skirt. Once more, the workflow used to create one of these outfit concepts follows as: sketch the outline of the outfit above the translucent pattern layer. Use the erase tool to erase the pattern that is outside of the outfit outline. And then raise the opacity on the pattern. Finish it off by adding the remaining details, such as jewelry or other parts of the apparel.